Welcome to Routes Through Pokemon Detour Pokemon Snap. I'm your host Shea Locke, and I have finally tackled the Pokemon Snap game on my Nintendo Switch online subscription, and here are the things I noticed as I went through this game to try to collect a picture of each Pokemon that you can get in the game. In the previous episodes, we managed to go through the beach and the tunnel, and then the volcano and the river. We gained apples and pester balls to help us get better pictures of some Pokemon or access to ones we didn't have before. And we recently opened the water gate, which gave us a new direction to travel. And so now it is on to a new course, the cave. So early on, there was a Grimer, and I found some weird-looking Bulbasaur. Their faces looked funny, and I hit them to make them turn back into Ditto, because that's what they really were. I found a Koffing chasing Jigglypuff and got a picture of him. There was another egg here, and with the way it looks, I'm guessing it's Articuno, which means the one in the tunnel is probably Zapdos. I found Jynx by the egg, but couldn't get a great picture of them. Finally, I found Jigglypuff singing away and got a picture of that performance before wrapping up the course. And so through that run, I found 6 more Pokemon, putting me at 40 different kinds of Pokemon. And my total Pokemon points at this point are 96,710. However, my best picture is still the Pikachu on a stump, and the beach points of 30,400 is still my best. So then, the valley was open to me. There I noticed the Dugtrio mountain right away. I was struggling to get a picture of a lot of things with the way the river ran, and especially the shy Geodude and Graveler were a problem. Dratini I was able to get pretty well. I kept bothering a Squirtle near the end of the course, and once again I found a button and a water gate, but I didn't see any moving rock to reveal a Porygon to hit the button this time. I ended up with 6 more Pokemon on this one, a Mankey, Geodude, Graveler, Staryu, Dratini, and Squirtle. But my points here was, I only gained like 9,040 points, so still my best scoring course was the beach at 30,400, with my best picture, Pikachu on a stump. So then I decided to go through the valley again, because I was struggling in getting pictures, and I did notice the button stuff, so I wanted to figure some stuff out here. And as I threw balls into the whirlpool in that course, I got a Dragonite, and I found Squirtle swimming early on in the course and had knocked at least one of them onto shore. At the end, I was able to knock Squirtle up the hill and into the Mankey up there, and then I hit the Mankey, who hit the button, who then led me into the secret lake where Professor Oak informed me of the hidden Pokemon signs. So that means it was time for me to go through all the courses to try to find those signs. But before that, my score this time, I got better than 9,000. It was 19,000. Still didn't break any records with Pokemon or anything. Did get 2 new Pokemon with Sandshrew and Dragonite. And it was actually my 3rd trip through the valley where I actually got the Squirtle to knock the Mankey and hit him to start the sign quest. And I got like 19,690 that time, so better than my 2nd trip. And got Starmie that time around, so another new Pokemon. Still no records broken though. But now I needed to go through the courses again to look for these Pokemon signs, and I also now had the Speed Booster. So, as I worked my way through, I had seen the Krabby Kingler formation at the beach before, so now taking a picture of it mattered. So I managed to get that one. The Dugtrio one in the valley, obviously. My trip through the beach, I got a decent shot of a Scyther, but my Pikachu on the stump is still my best scoring. But I did get more points on the beach now at 33,260, so that is my best score now. Still the beach, of course. I wasn't sure where to find, we had a key for what kind of signs we were looking for. I wasn't sure where to find Mewtwo, and I was looking for I was looking all around for Mewtwo in the caves. On the first attempt, I saw the gleam of the large open area with the Weepinbell and forgot I had seen it before. It was too late to try to figure it out, so the second time I went through it, took a picture and found it was a constellation of Mewtwo, and that was pretty cool. The volcano, I just looked at all the smoke and took pictures and got nothing, but the next time through I started throwing balls into volcanoes and eventually found Koffing, as an image in the smoke. I was sure I knew where the formation was in the river, but Vileplume's smoke or spores continued to obscure the trees and stuff that made the shape, so I couldn't get a picture of it. There was also the odd assortment of metal in the tunnel that made a shape that I assumed was supposed to give me something, but didn't. But I did notice Oak wanted me to earn points again, so I set out on that goal, hoping a new item would help out, and it did. I got the Poke Flute, which granted me access to the eggs. Articuno in the cave was easy enough. It did take me a couple of tries to figure out how to get Pikachu to hit the egg in the tunnel with his electric shock he did when I played the flute. And it turned out activating Zapdos gave light to the metal scraps, which then created a shadow image of Pinsir. At the river, I played the flute to wake up Vileplume, get his picture, and snap a shot of the Cubone tree formation, which then which was the final sign, and this unlocked a new course. The Rainbow Road! Oh wait, no, this isn't Mario Kart. Sorry. The Rainbow Cloud. It is still kind of weird that the secret end level is still a rainbow thing in these games. Anyway, I didn't go there right away since I wanted to use the flute in all the courses. And so, yeah, going through all these, trying to get the signs, and then with the Poke Flute too. I went through the volcano again. I finally managed to get the Charmeleon to fall into the pit and become a Charizard, so that was exciting. And through the river, I found a new Pokemon to get a picture of. I finally got a picture of Porygon that time. But still, I wasn't breaking any records. Going through the cave again, I got some better scoring for the cave, but still didn't break the overall records. Went through the cave again for the Mewtwo, and still nothing. Gained a chunk of points from the valley again, and then it was through my fourth trip through the volcano that got me enough points to finally get the Poke Flute. And so then I was going through some more, just repeating a lot of these things, getting the Pokemon signs. But throughout all of this, I didn't break any records that I had before. And then finally it was time to take on the Rainbow Cloud. When I got there, I was admiring all the constellations of the signs in the sky. And it took me a bit to figure out what I was even supposed to be doing here. But eventually, I was being attacked by, Mew kept flying around, and I was trying to get pictures of him. And it was very close to the end when I finally managed to get a really poor picture of Mew. But I did get a picture of Mew. It was enough to count as another Pokemon in my list, which then put me at 56 kinds of Pokemon. But I was still missing Pokemon, so I had to revisit some courses, like the Volcano, to work on getting Growlithe and Arcanine. And at the cave, I needed Victreebel and Muck, who was super challenging and really was frustrating me to try to get him. Sandslash was a bit tricky in the valley too, but in the end, I managed to complete the game's Pokedex. I think, anyway. And so I got the alternate end credits, because I ended up with some credits from catching Mew, I believe. And I don't know if there's a reward or a third set of credits if you beat the course scores that now popped up. But I have not even bothered trying. Well, no, that's not true. I think I ran through one to see what I could do. But yeah, I have not beaten any of the course scores. Maybe in the future, if I get some free time, maybe between seasons 3 and 4. But I did manage to beat all these. And in the end, my high scores, did not change again. My most accumulated points in a course was the beach at 33,260. And my Pikachu on a stump at 6,150 was my best picture. And that is my adventure through Pokemon Snap. But now let's do one more round, getting us halfway through the Kanto Pokedex of Pokemon Stadium.
Who's that Pokemon?
Squirtle, Zenigame, Tiny Turtle, number 7. It takes time for the shell to form and harden after hatching. It sprays foam powerfully from its mouth.
Pidgey, Poppo, Tiny Bird, number 16. If at all possible, it will try to avoid battles. Small or weak enemies are blown away by whirlwind.
Pidgeotto, Pigeon, Bird.
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
That's racist to just say it with an accent.
That's how they do it. Number 17. It builds its nest in the center of its large territory. It uses its powerfully developed talons to swiftly snatch prey.
Do the pigeons have large talons?
What?
Napoleon Dynamite, come on.
Oh, sorry.
You uncultured swine.
Ekans, abo, snake. Number 23. Slithers silently through grass searching for food. Its favorite food, Pidgey and Spearow eggs.
It's Abo because it's Boa backwards. The bow and awesome switched around just like Ekans is backwards.
Clefairy. Bippy. Fairy. Number 35. Because of its adorable nature, it is in high demand as a pet. However, it is rare and only found in limited areas.
Zubat. Zubato. Bat. Number 41. It has neither eyes nor a nose. It emits ultrasonic cries that bounce back to its large ears, enabling it to fly safely.
Orish, Nasonokusa, weed. Number 43. Burrows underground in the day, exposing only its leaves. It is said to scream loudly if anyone tries to yank it out.
It's the thing from Harry Potter.
It's the mandrakes, yeah.
Diglett. Diguda. Mole. Number 50. Its head pokes up approximately 8 inches out of the ground. However, its real size remains a mystery to this day.
Mankey. Monkey. Pig monkey. Number 56. Quick to anger, it will begin brawling on the slightest provocation. It is unsafe to approach as it is very nimble.
Machop, Wandikieti, superpower. Number 66. Its whole body is covered with muscles, so it can raise bulges anywhere. It can throw 100 adults.
Machoke. Goriki. Superpower. Number 67. Although incredibly strong, it is always modest. It restrains its strength with a power save belt.
Ponyta. Firehorse. Number 77. Capable of jumping over the Eiffel Tower in a single giant leap. Its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds.
Ooh. Grimer.
That's not your turn.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted by the 10 times harder than diamonds. I was about to be like, so as strong as Norwegian bones then.
There you go.
Grimer, Beto Beta. Sludge, number 88. Sludge that was transformed when exposed to X-rays from the moon.
What? I don't think that's scientifically accurate. Carry on.
Loves sludge, industrial waste, and other refuse.
Shelder. Sharuda. Bivalve. Number 90. Its shell is harder than diamond. It hides in sand on the seafloor and catches prey with its soft tongue. So Ponyta is 10 times harder than Shelder. The more you know.
Actually, less than that because Shelder is harder than diamond.
Oh. So maybe like 8.5 times.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Ghastly. Gosu. Gas. Number 92. Made of a thin, gas-like substance that induces fainting if you get enshrouded in it. Will not appear if it is very windy.
Haunter. Goso 2. Gas. Number 93. If you trip and fall for no apparent reason or hear a sound when no one is around, it may be a haunter.
Or you might be schizophrenic.
I don't think schizophrenia necessarily trips you.
I don't know. Voltorb. Biriridama. Ball. Number 100. Usually found in power plants. In some instances, they have been seen drawing power from the trolleys of electric trains.
Lickitung. Beraringa. Licking. Number 108. Its tongue, twice its body's length, moves around freely to catch prey. Its licks cause a tingling sensation.
Koffing. Dogasu. Poison gas. Number 109. A Pokemon that is like a thin skin balloon filled with a highly toxic gas, known to occasionally explode.
Kangaskhan. Garura. Parent. Number 115. The female raises its young in its belly pouch for around 3 years. The young is taken out once it learns to find food.
Goldine, Tosaquinto, goldfish, number 118. Its beautiful tail fin billows and flutters like an elegant dress, swims at a speed of 5 knots.
Jynx, Rujuda, human shape, number 124. Talks in a strange, incomprehensible language. It is known for its weird wiggling that causes people to dance.
Kind of sounds like Maltese, honestly. Incomprehensible language and wiggly dancing stuff.
He was totally digging the Martina McBride music this morning.
She digs just about any kind of music.
One of the songs that came on was God Bless America, and she's like, land that I love. And he's like, ah. And then she would like go really soft, and he'd be like, so
That's
cute.
funny. Well, like, I mean, we were watching Stranger Things, and he was even dancing to that opening, and that's not really like a dancey kind of tune.
It's techno, man. Pinsir, Kairosu, Stag Beetle, number 127. Grips and tears at its enemy with the 2 pincers on its head. Enemies with hard bodies are gripped and tossed.
Ammonite, Omunaito, Spiral, number 138. A prehistoric and long-extinct Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil, swims by twisting its 10 tentacles about.
Mew, new species, number 151. A mythical Pokemon of South America which has been thought extinct. A growing number of people have seen it recently.
And now with the Pokedex out of the way, that wraps up this mini-series of Routes Through Pokemon Detour, Pokemon Snap. The next few episodes will be a chaotic ensemble of people working through the minigames and challenges, battling challenges of Pokemon Stadium, where you'll get to hear me, Ruby, Flame, Rosella, and a number of my other children as we all play around with this game in kind of a party environment. So, that miniseries you can enjoy over the next few weeks, probably. And then, starting next year, Ruby and I will be starting our Season 3 as we jump into Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Until then, thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you on the next route. Bye-bye. Sayonara.